Well, everyone, we get to talk about another gaming console this time around, and what better gaming console to talk about than the Nintendo Wii U? And I've actually been using this thing for not like an extremely long amount of time, but for a couple of years now, and I repurchased one, and I would probably recommend you guys do it if you want to. It's not really that dumb of a decision to buy a Nintendo Wii U in this day and age. Now, first of all, I will tell you, if you have the money, go get a Nintendo Switch. That thing has a much longer future ahead of it, but the Wii U is still a very, very surprising device in my opinion. Now, the one reason and the main reason why I purchased the Nintendo Wii U and why I would recommend you guys to do it is the resale value of this thing. Throughout the last couple of years, and I'll give you an example, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I purchased the Wii U and I used it and I resold it, and I didn't really make that much money reselling it. In fact, I think I lost money when I resold it, but I bought it for about $90. I repurchased it and I thought it was going to be less than $100. I thought it was going to be like $70 or $60. It's even more expensive now to purchase one of these things than even in 2019 or 2018 whenever I bought it. So that was a pretty big thing in my opinion, and that in and of itself is another massive reason I would recommend you guys to buy it, mostly because it doesn't seem like it's going down in value. It seems like it's the opposite. It seems like it's going up in value. So that's a big thing about getting a Nintendo gaming console in general, because most of the time you buy a Wii, you buy a GameCube, there were so many of those things sold that people pretty much have it. But with the Wii U, it was so rare because very few people bought it. So that's a pretty big thing in my opinion. And so continuing on, I think another humongous aspect of this specific console is literally the gaming selection of this specific gaming console. There are so many games out even for this console that really makes it a humongous contender in my opinion for the whole entire cycle of this console. I mean, you have all of those Wii games, you have all those Wii U games, but on top of that, there were a lot of games that kind of coincide with both the Nintendo Wii U and the Nintendo Switch. Now, there's not a lot of those games, but there are, I think, at least one or two. That one Zelda game. So you're getting really decent graphics from this console, and you're getting pretty, current games. Now, I don't think, if you play online, I don't think there's going to be a lot of people online for those specific games, but you are getting pretty decent graphics on this console, which I think is a pretty big thing. And on top of that, you're getting these games for super cheap. It doesn't really cost too much money to purchase those games anymore, and there may have even been some modifications for the Wii U that you could actually go ahead and, essentially buy these consoles or mod your console and get some different things in it. I'm not going to go into detail, I'm beating around the bush, but there's a lot of capability with getting a console like this. So in my opinion, that in and of itself is a huge aspect as to why I would recommend people buying a Wii U. Now, another thing, and this is kind of the main feature of the Wii U, but having the ability of playing, the dedicated console connected to a television or TV or monitor, and then having a portable console is really cool. Now, the Switch does it perfectly, but this console is still a pretty decent hybrid, and it's cheaper than the Switch, and I actually do like that, being able to play the game separately on a different console, even if it's not with you, even if you can't take it on the go, it has to be in your house or whatever. I still think that's pretty cool, and I actually do think that's still a huge asset for having a Wii U. So those are just a couple reasons why I would recommend people to buy a Nintendo Wii U in 2021. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.